Hi, Bill Bergquist here. Today we're going to look at how to calibrate the Burns line of PR transmitters, both the head mount and the rail mount. The process applies to either one. Using this little programming kit that's available, our part number is TP09, and inside you'll find an interface box, a cable to connect the transmitter to the interface box, and a USB cable to connect the interface box to your PC. And then there's an instruction booklet in here also. It tells how to hook it up. There's a software package that goes with it, and there's a link to that software package that you can download right in the box with that. You'll note that there's 4 lead wires. To calibrate just the transmitter, we only need the red and the black. The green and the yellow are to connect the transmitter if it's in a HART communications loop, so that you could monitor the output in real time. The black lead goes to the negative terminal on the transmitter. Red lead goes to the plus terminal on the transmitter. And then the next step would be to connect the software. Note that on the interface box there's a green power light. That indicates that the USB port on the PC is supplying power to the interface box and the transmitter. There's no other power source required to calibrate the transmitter. If that green light is not on, try a different USB port on the computer. Okay, we have our software opened up. Transmitter is connected with the black and red leads, and we'll note on the transmitter the model number. We have the Burns model number T55, and right below that is the PR Electronics model number 5335. So we'll go to the menu and select this 5335, and if we want to see which configuration is in the transmitter, we can hit the receive button. It'll say overwrite configuration on the PC, yes. And now it's receiving the information from the transmitter. Okay, now that's all been plugged into the software. We go to the input tab, and we can see that this one is set to 0 to 150C for a 3-wire RTD. There are other options here. So if we wanted to change this transmitter to, let's say, a thermocouple input, we can select thermocouple, select the type thermocouple, a temperature range, also the cold junction compensation, defaults to internal, and we can set the output. And these are all the defaults, which all look fine. And now to load this configuration into the transmitter, we'll hit transmit and say yes. And click OK. And that's all there is to it. The transmitter is now loaded with that particular configuration. We can go ahead and disconnect it and start using it in our system. When initially installing the software, you may run into an error, and it will say that there's no COM port identified. If you go to the Tools menu and hit Select COM port, it will detect the port where the interface box is connected, and we just highlight it and then hit OK. If that does not work, The best option then is to go ahead and just reinstall the software. And when it's installed, you need to have the interface box disconnected from the PC. Otherwise, it'll get confused and not work correctly. And that's about all there is to it. If you have questions, feel free to contact us on our website or email us at info@burnsengineering.com.